evening. God bless you so much. I'm always blessed to come your way every Monday. I can't always wait for Monday to come because that's the time I meet you. We talk, we discuss, we learn, we become better. My name is Lady Reverend Mrs. Charlotte Oduro, and this is the Real Woman in Me show. Call a friend, call a brother, call a sister, call your father, call your mother. We all need it. It's very important. We all sit down and learn. Tonight, I want to talk about the marriage table. I want people to understand some things on the table of marriage. It's going to come in a series, but I want to start like this with you. But before that, let's go to Facebook, the Real Woman in Me official. Go and follow me there. Go to YouTube, Reverend Dr. Charlotte Oduro. Subscribe to my YouTube page and get more videos. Instagram, the Real Woman in Me _ and let's do it together. So now let's talk. I thank God for everybody. I thank God for you taking your time to watch the marriage table. Okay, let me give you this story. There was this Mason guy that started from the village, met a young girl from the village, and then a Mason guy, excuse me to use the word, cannot say I'm going to pick somebody who is a graduate. It's Grace. And from where he was coming from, it was in the village. So, we mingle with the people in our circle, the people that are okay with who we are. Met this girl, one of the village girls who has never gone to school before. They built their life together. They got married and everything was okay. But alongside when they got married for 5 years, this guy met somebody in the village. A foreigner came to the village, and out of the good works of this guy, the guy was building for the man because he was a mason, and the man really loved him because of the way he is, the way he talks, his respect and all that. So the man felt, no, let me take him to Accra because he is very potential. There's a lot of things he can do. So the man suggested to him that, you know what, if I take you to Accra to better yourself, will you go? He was like, hey, Papa, this has been my prayer. So then the man took him to Accra, but left the wife in the village, came to Accra, settled, and brought the wife. Then by the grace of God, this man traveled and wanted to take him again, now not in Accra, but out of Ghana. Because of the good behavior of this guy, the man trusted this guy and then traveled with him to abroad, to Canada, to UK. Now the guy became so blessed. So the guy began to educate himself because where the man was taking him was higher places. So he had to educate himself to suit where God is taking him. Then the guy sat down one day with the wife and he said, what? You know what? We started from somewhere that we were nobody. By the grace of God, God is blessing us through this man. And where God is taking me, I don't want to go alone. You need to go with me as a wife. But go with me as a wife, you don't suit it. So I want you to educate yourself. I'm going to get somebody to come because the lady didn't even finish JSS. So I'm going to employ somebody to start teaching you in the house, adult education, to build you up. Start changing the way you dress because now I have the money. I can buy everything for you. Change the way you dress. I'm ready to do it so that you can suit where God is taking us. The guy was trying to do all that. Got a teacher for the wife. But the wife said she is not ready for that life. She's not ready to change that life, change herself. This became a torment for this man because he got teachers for the wife. He got people to teach her how to eat and how to dress. He got the clothes. He bought things for her, shoes, everything. But anything he buys, the lady doesn't use them because she says no. She's okay with the way she dresses from the village. So sometimes when visitors come to the man to visit him, the appearance of this woman is so bad. To the extent that I'm a woman and bearing witness to that, I saw it myself. I was like, no, you know what? It's not about even the man, it's about yourself. As a woman, build it. We're all coming from places we never expected we'll be here. But alongside whilst we're getting here, we have to learn to suit where we are today. To be able to be comfortable with the people that come into our lives. The man did everything but clothes. But the man is a good Christian, so not just any other clothes, good ones to make her look good. So that's what the man did. The woman will not wear anything the man will buy. The woman, she's not ready. The teachers will come. She's not ready for it. She was so adamant, so stubborn, not ready to succumb. The man said, you know what, if you do that, you are pushing me to the wall, because the places I want to go, I don't want to go alone. I need to go with my wife to be comfortable, not to make a mistake. Because where God was taking him, there were other women coming close to him. And to avoid so many things, he has made up his mind not to sin against God. So he wanted the wife to also understand him and join. This wife wasn't ready to do it. The man will set her up business, she'll mess it up. The man will try to do things for her, even build businesses for her, just go and check it out. Other people will take care of it. She will still not want to do it. She still wants to be where she was. It's like you tie a goat on the tree, and when you release the goat to go free, the mentality of the goat is like, I'm still stuck. The man became so frustrated and decided to move, because where he's going to, the woman can't go, and the woman even is not ready to go, and it was killing the man. Let me tell you, young girl, there are some of the women, you can start life with them, but you can't end with them, because they are not ready to change their mind. And I keep on saying this to some of the women. Being poor doesn't make you a cursed person. But what makes you a cursed person is when God blesses you and you still want to be poor. The doors has been opened. Destinies have changed. God has favored you. All that is left with you is for you to also lift yourself to that point where God wants you to be. But this woman began to torment this man, because the man is not ready for divorce. All he wants is happiness with the wife. All he wants is that learn something for yourself. Build yourself. Listen, you get married to a man doesn't mean your world is in the hands of the man. No. But you need to also advance and do something with your life. Don't get married and be stuck to the man. You become a burden to the man. You are lucky you got a man that is ready to support, to lift you up where God is taking him, so you can also be there. He also have to go to school. He did it. He's even doing more. All because where God has placed him, there's a lot of things he must learn. You see, on this marriage table, there are so many things that can be placed on it. You need to be ready to learn. On this marriage table, there are fruit on it. The fruit can be patience. The milk is there. It could be tolerance. Joy is there. Pain is there. Suffering, endurance. There's a lot of things we place on the marriage table. My question today is that, are you ready to pick any of the ingredients and make it work for you? Because some of the ingredients, if you don't do it well, it can go against you. This is the issue of this man. And now, he feels comfortable with people outside and has met a woman that is ready to listen to him, ready to do whatever the man says she should do. You see, for the sake of the character or the things the wife was doing, the man fell out of love because he was being frustrated. He was being tormented in his own home. The woman will not respect him, will not listen. She's not ready to pray. She's not ready to learn. Listen, you can't settle where you are. You need to grow. Working with God, we grow every day. And if you want to marry and stay there for long, grow. Stop being okay where you are. Grow to become a better person. You had one. You see, when you see the Bible, the parable of the sower, listen, there are people, they gave them one, they gave two, they gave three, they gave five. The one that they gave five worked with it and multiplied it. The one that had three worked with the three, multiplied it. Two worked with it. But the one that got only one, because of jealousy, because of greed, because of ungratefulness, because of our stupid, sorry to use the word, but sometimes our stupid attitude makes us lose a lot of opportunities and we think we are okay. They gave you one instead of you to work with it. Appreciate what you have. Do something with it. You had one. You were nobody. And thank God today, someone has given opportunity. Why don't you increase it? When the master came and called them and asked them, the things I gave to you, show me the benefit of it. Because every year, every company, they have report. The whole year, they have to be report. We have auditors that comes to companies to audit. So even human beings are looking for report of what you were given to, assignment you were given to do. When God gives you a gift, he needs you to work with it. and let it bear fruit. We put a seed on the ground, but when it grows, it bears plenty fruit for people to enjoy. So God has blessed you with a marriage. All you need to do is to pick yourself up, learn to become better, to inspire people, for people to also know that you are coming from nobody. Look at where you are today. She became a torment to this man. Now the man has found another person outside, and that is where his joy is. And my problem with the woman, she doesn't even care. She's just okay where she is. She's never ready to change, never ready. She doesn't even care the pain of the husband. And this issue came to me, and I told the man, listen, I cannot ever advise you for divorce. Neither can I tell you that beat your wife or something. No. But I don't understand why your wife, but I want to sit with her. I sat with the two of them. And the wife was like, Mommy, listen, I thank God for where God is taking him, but I don't want to be part of anything. I said, what is your problem? He said, no. Me, this kind of things, blessing, whatever, I'm okay. I even want to go to the village. You see, her mind is not ready to be advanced. He said, Mommy, oh, me, what do I want? I have my case already. So if he doesn't want to become me, I'll go to the village and I'm going to farm. So I realized she's a close subject. She's not ready to listen, not ready to pray. She doesn't even value the marriage. She doesn't even care the pain of the man. I told the man, your issue, you need God in to help you, because this woman is not a woman that thought of the future. You met her poor, yes, but poverty is not having money. But some people are poor in the mind. There is somebody who may not have the money today, but in the mind they have wisdom, they have skills, they have things that when God opens door, they are ready to work. They have prepared themselves. Sometimes God will hide you somewhere and prepare you for tomorrow. I don't know about you. I don't know how you see it. Are you prepared in this marriage? Have you prepared for tomorrow? Woman, pick yourself up. You can't torment somebody's son. Because you have made up your mind not to capture the great things God is bringing. You want to kill somebody's son because of your attitude. If you want to get married, there are things on the table we need to acknowledge. We need to stand with each other, hold each other together. My question is, Mr. Man, you may be poor by not having money today. But be careful the woman you want to build your life with today, because you might not have the money. It doesn't mean you just pick any woman and settle with them because you don't have money. No. If even you meet a woman who has nothing today, check her mind. It's very important. Don't say, oh, this one is educated, I can't pay, whatever. No. That is not the foundation for you to choose to get married to somebody. Look at somebody that when you sit down together, she has a dream. Somebody who is ready here, she has projected something in her life. Someone who is ready to build her life. Thinking of, oh, if God opens door, if even God has not opened this, and this is what I want to do with my life. Listen, you are married. You need to have a mind to build your life. Because the man can always not be there. So a woman like this who is not ready to do anything with her life, should in case it shouldn't happen, but should in case the man is no more, can this woman stand for the children? What future is she going to give to the children? Is she going to be like the other women that when their children comes with people's husbands and say, oh, Mommy, I got this one, then they don't even care whether the man is married or not? Because there are some mothers, all they want is their children to go bring people's husbands. They can even fight for their children over people's husbands. If your mother is like that, I beg to tell you this, her vision is, she doesn't have a vision. Because if a mother's vision is on the child going for somebody's husband, she is visionless. She has no dream. She has no future for the child. She will destroy the destiny of the children. There are some of the women that will tell their children, hey, don't go for a man like he has nothing. Go for somebody who can buy this and another. He can buy you that. But can he buy you your life? Can he buy you your joy? There's a lot of things we need to consider. So I want to tell the men, the marriage table consists of a lot of things. There are people who cannot stay in the marriage table. They will get up. They will not sit till we finish the food. They don't have the patience to endure anything. They don't have the knowledge and the wisdom to deal with this on the table. Some will rise from the table and get outside and begin to talk because she is not matured enough to handle it. So if you want to marry, you need to learn all these things. On that table, there are so many things that will be said. Therefore, when you go for a buffet, There are many foods said. You need to have a choice on which one you want to eat. Does your wife has a choice in her life? Can she make decisions on her own? Can she build her life together? You see, these are some of the things you need to think about, because if you are thinking about today alone, what about tomorrow? Have you planned for tomorrow? What if God opens the door for you tomorrow? Some people are praying, hey, I want marriage. Yes, God can give you a husband. Will you be able to deal with that man? A man that is diplomatic. A man that is higher. God has blessed him. And you're going to marry a man like that. You need to ask yourself questions. How to deal or handle men like this? How to deal with his visitors, the people that is in his circle? Listen, don't just marry because you want to have sex and have babies. No, there's a lot that keeps the marriage going. There's a lot that brings peace in the marriage. We grow together. So if your husband is being blessed or your wife is being blessed, grow together. Stop this attitude of it's not me. Don't you know the Bible says where two, when you come together, you become one? You have no idea. Don't you know about it? Why are you being a problem to your husband? A problem to your wife? Situations will change you. So stop settling on something small. Dream big. Because if God is in it, you can do it. Many of the marriages are being destroyed. Let me tell you this. Go and search for big men of our nations. The women they started with, they couldn't end with them. Most of the big men that you know, go and find out well. Not that the women were bad women. No, they were not bad women, but the women couldn't deal with their future situation. The women couldn't take themselves to be in where God is taking them. Their minds were limited. And when it gets to that point, the man needs somebody that can help him in dealing with his business, dealing with his life, dealing with where God is taking him. It feels as if he's being drawn back, because anytime he wants to pull you to where he's going, you pull yourself. The more you pull yourself, you pull him back. And everybody wants progress. So please, don't let the woman start with you and then in the middle leaves you there. I've listened to many of the situations. Look at this woman's issue. I sat down, I was talking to her. She wasn't ready to do anything. She just wanted to go to the village. How do you expect a man that has been blessed like this, that travels all over the world, meet dignities, and want to take you along? That's why some of the men will go without taking their wives, because their wives are not, some of them are not ready to learn to suit that position. If your husband becomes a president today and you say you are not ready as a woman to build yourself, how will the first lady begin to address the world, address the country, if she's not ready to be taught? She's not ready to learn. Because automatically when your husband becomes the president, the first lady has responsibilities to take care of. So listen, it's not about him forcing you. It's about you building yourself to suit where God is taking you. Because in every step in life, God prepares us for something. How prepared are you? On the marriage table, you sit there and say, I have children with him. I've suffered. You suffered with him. Okay. So are you ready to grow with him? Where God is taking him? Have you made up your mind? So sometimes you listen to some of this big men and you realize that, you know what? You can't blame them for anything. Because the other party wasn't ready to learn, ready to listen, ready to be with them. On this journey together, there are things that will come our way. Is your partner ready? I have my ministry. My husband had his own ministry. But we are together. I respect my husband's ministry. He needs to respect my ministry too. I don't go against his own. He shouldn't go against mine. We do that with respect. There are places I travel to. I don't go with my husband. There are places he travels to. He doesn't go with me. But the other place we go together. So if there are places I am going and it's a higher level, I know my husband is ready. And there are places he goes, he knows I am ready, because I have come to learn and we are all learning. I remember when we got married, my husband said, go and preach and all that. I wasn't ready. I knew I had a calling. I knew everything. Even before I got married, where I was before I got married, that church, when some of the men of God comes to the church to come and preach, I write sermons for them. I didn't know what I was doing then. I didn't know why the man of God wanted me to do it. Now I understand why. When the men of God come to the church to preach, if they are preaching for 3 days, they tell me to write sermon. And I have books, I write the sermons inside, and I give it to the preachers, they go and preach. I thought I'll just write in something. I don't know what will come. They'll just tell me. I don't know why my man of God believed in me. He didn't tell me anything. I know how the calling. I was part of prayer towers and all that. I know it. So anytime there's a program, I know definitely they will tell me to write sermons. So I get myself prepared before the time. The moment I know that there's a program and I ask my man of God which preacher is coming, then he tells me, I write my sermons down. Should in case any preacher will need me to give it to them, I'll do it. So before they even ask Papa, I've already prepared them because I knew that definitely one of them, because some of the men of God that comes there were so okay with me writing sermons. They will tell me, one of God, or they'll tell me, Charlotte, this is what God has told me. So this is the topic, go and write. And I will write. So I began to write sermons. I have diary. I was the type that always have diaries, writing things and all that. So I write it down. So when they come and they give me the topic, whatever, I can just get any of the sermon and give it to them. I prepared because I was informed that this is what they want you to do. And I love doing it. I was so happy. I was preparing sermons for them to come and preach. I never knew God was preparing me for today. So sometimes in life, don't blame God for where you are today. Blame yourself for where you are today. Why don't you pick yourself up and stop saying that he didn't speak? Yes, he may not, maybe he didn't speak to you well. Maybe she didn't respond to you well. But maybe she's angry, frustrated, wants you to be with it, wants you to be part and help her or help him where she's going to. There are many of the men, they are always jealous when their husbands, when their wives are getting higher. And they are scared of the kind of people they will meet. Listen, it's not you being with her that will make her not cheat or whatever. No matter what you do, big people will come around your wife. If she's industrial, if she's going far, she's doing, trust her. And once you're trusting her, build yourself to shoot where she's going to. So that you'll be comfortable enough in yourself and not be afraid of the men she's going to meet. Because no matter how their standard is, you've already gotten there. So she's not going to compare you with anyone. Listen, most of the time, it's not the person want to hurt somebody, but it's where God places them and their partner's not ready to also get there. So today, if my husband get an appointment anywhere in the world, and they say he should present the wife to also come and preach, I bless God and I humble myself. I have prepared myself and I'm still preparing myself. I can shoot it. Should in case God bless and take me to a place higher and they want my husband to be there, I am so okay to take it because he's prepared. I want to ask this. Why do you want to marry that man? Why do you want to marry that girl? Because today you don't have the money. So you say, oh, I don't have money. So let me for you. No, don't marry me for why you'll be an addict. And are you ready to build a life? Rich people, you can even meet some of the rich people who have no knowledge. Their lives have been built by their family already. Those are not the people I'm talking about. You can even marry somebody who is rich today and still has nothing to help you with your life. No. The marriage table is not about rich or poor. No. The marriage table is somebody who can sit with you and build life together with you. Somebody who can bring her idea, you can bring your idea, build and get to a certain point in life. So you may not have the money, you may not have the platform today. Don't limit yourself to just anybody as a partner. You may not be that big today. Don't limit yourself just settling with just any partner. Check the heart and the mind of the person. Check where they are heading to in life. See whether their destination has the same similar place with you. You are going to Circle. She's going to North. How is it possible? Circle will take you 30 minutes to get there. Maybe 1 hour to get there. Going to the North take you 12 hours to get there. Is that where you want to go? No. Get whether she's going to Adu-Poku and you are going to Circle. You're on the same lane. So it is easy for her to get Adu-Poku. It's okay, no problem. Let me consider. Let's get to Circle. Because it's on the same lane. Don't just marry because you think you'll be okay with this one. Yes, you're okay, but will you be okay tomorrow with the person? Will you be okay building your future with this person? What plans does he have for your children? How does he see education? How ready is the person ready to learn? How ready can the person go? How far can the person go? Even when you're not there, stand for you. What future is the person having? Is the person limited because they have no money today? Or is the person ready to go far? Even when they are limited, they still have a dream that if the door opens, this is where I want to get. You need to consider so many things before you say I do to somebody. You need to think deeper before you commit yourself to something. Otherwise, tomorrow when the door begins to open, I don't know how you enter. Tomorrow when the Lord begins to show you mercy, I don't know how you'll be able to deal with it. That is why most of the women will come and say, I suffered with him, but when he got blessed, he left me. No! Some of the men are just wicked, good. But some of the men, you can't blame them. You blame yourself for it. When God was lifting him, are you ready to also lift yourself to it? Lift yourself and shoot where God is taking him. Let it be a challenge to yourself, you yourself as a woman. Not because you're in a marriage, but yourself as a person. How ready are you to build your life? How ready are you to climb the mountains? How ready are you to stand with God and feel proud of yourself? That, oh yes, I've done it. Oh yes, I did it with God. Why do you want to be stagnant and hold on to a man? If you do that, he might not want to disappoint you, but society or situations may change him. Go where he's going, if really he's going the way of God. Build yourself as a woman. Stop being stagnant and dependent on somebody. Let somebody also be dependent on you. I came here today. That's just a brush off. We'll go deeper with the marriage. We'll deal with the honesty. We'll deal with the jealousy. We'll deal with the pain. We'll deal with the disappointment. We'll take it bit by bit. So you and I will learn. I mean, I don't settle for anything. I want more in my life. And I do more. Yes, I'm married to my husband. Yes, but I've got a life. He has got a life. I respect it. Yes, but I'm not stagnant. I want to be proud of myself. I don't want to do a lot of things to be proud of myself. The joy and that fulfillment. I do that with the love of God and the love of him. I don't know about you. If you know the marriage is collapsing because of your attitude or some behaviors you are doing, ask for help. And that we are too proud to ask for help. We think we know all. Listen, I tell myself every day, I want to learn everything that I think will help me today or tomorrow. I will learn. I don't care what happens. I just want to learn. If only it will help me tomorrow, I'll do it. Because nobody knows tomorrow. Nobody knows what will happen tomorrow. If you have a skill, tomorrow when things are difficult, that skill can help you. Remember to go to Facebook, The Real Woman in Me Official, and follow me. You go to YouTube, Reverend Dr. Charlotte Oduro. Subscribe to my YouTube page. Instagram, The Real Woman in Me _ Remember, every Monday is 10 to 10:30 p.m. on Praise TV. You cannot miss this. And every Saturday, the last Saturday of every month, we meet at Girls Guide. But when it gets October, November, and December, we have Friday all night throughout the month. So this is how I'm going to do it. The end of the month, I will do it live on Facebook. You join me and we'll do it together. Because if you come to all night, you can't come back in the morning for the prayer. So for now, we'll do it on Facebook. And as you know, October is a month of fasting and prayer. So 10 p.m. I'm always on Facebook. If I don't even go there, I do a video, I put it there. So you can pray with me. So 30th of this month, I'll be live on Facebook and do the prayer with you. You can join me wherever you find yourself. Until then, if anything changes, I'll let you know. Remember, I love you. But there is a man up there that is inside you that loves you more. His name is Jesus. Let the marriage be led by God. Humble yourself and learn. For tomorrow has a greater door. Prepare yourself so that when that door opens, you'll be able to suit yourself there. Come on, let's learn. Let's give ourselves a chance. I want to end the year with you. We'll meet next week, Monday, the same time, 10 to 10:30. We'll come again with the marriage table. We'll go deeper. But I want to give you this opportunity. If you have a story you want us to share, so we can talk about it and give you answers to it, just WhatsApp me. Your name will not be mentioned, and I will deal with it for you so you can get answers. You can just WhatsApp me on 055 2369 403. 055 2369 403. And if you also want to be on my set and share your story, I'll give you the chance. You can come. Just call the number on the screen, 055 2369 403. I'll welcome you. We'll share your story. If only it's used for us to bring on TV, we'll do it. If not, we'll deal with it behind closed doors. I'll give you that platform to bring your stories. Your name will not be mentioned, then we'll work on it for you. WhatsApp me on that number. You can just WhatsApp me and I'll get back to you. And if you want to sponsor this program, I beg you sponsor me. The little you can sponsor God bless you. On the same number, mobile money. My name is Reverend Charlotte Oduro. The name will appear Charlotte Oduro. 055-236-9403. If you want to bring your product to, we'll do it for you. Let's meet same time next week. I thank God for my crew. They are doing well. God bless all of them. I bless God for my husband. I bless God for myself. And you that are watching me, remain blessed. Thank you for staying with me. Let's meet same time next week. God bless you.